Proud stripes and bright stars.
As Vice Chair of the Latino Legislative Caucus, it is my privilege in celebrating the important contributions Latino leaders have made in our society. This resolution acknowledges the historical and ongoing contributions Latinos make to our state as well. During California's formative years, Latinos helped shape our culture, establish and retain our democracy, and build our economic foundation. But Latinos have also led the fight for civil rights, fair labor laws, and political representation for the underrepresented.
Cain Velasquez is a mixed martial artist fighting in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, where he is the heavyweight champion.
In modern decades, Latinos have risen to become leading figures in education, sports, entertainment, politics, and business. And according to state demographers, Latinos, as of March of this year, now comprise 39% of California's population, the largest ethnic group in the state. Although Latinos have made strides towards social justice, we continue to rely on successive generations to produce future leaders that will build on these previous accomplishments. That is why it is so important for us to recognize a few outstanding individuals from our community each year through the Latino Spirit Awards.
With her latest release, Icon, she is celebrating 40 years in the music industry.
It's wonderful to be here, wonderful and humbling to accept this Spirit Award for things, you know, we've been doing for the community. And it's very strange because I feel like I've not done enough, but you know, I think it's an honor for sure and humbling to be able to receive the award, and especially being Latin, you know, which makes it even more amazing because for a long time growing up Latin, I wasn't truly accepted as being Latin, and now it's our time to say we are here and we do exist. And I'm very honored to be here.
I remember the first time I was interviewed, when I started becoming a little more famous, I guess, you know. And this young lady said, you know, Danny, aren't you afraid of being stereotyped? And I thought about it and I said, as what? And she said, well, you're always playing, you know, the mean Chicano dude with tattoos. And I said, I am the mean Chicano dude with tattoos. You know, it's like, this is what I got. So what I'm doing is using what I got to get to where I am. You know, so I love seeing Mexicanos play Mexicanos. I remember when you know they'd paint Ricky Schroeder. You know, they'd paint. You know, they would paint the makeup on somebody else. You know, and to this day now that doesn't happen anymore. Now it's like we're like moving forward. We have stars.
Go for your dreams and just don't do bad things that you would regret, because one day they will catch up to you. But in other words, just don't forget where you came from and always believe in yourself.
It's a very fine line to not step over and be someone that you're not. And I'll tell you that I think that you can still be assertive, but still be a woman and be charming. I think there's nothing wrong with a woman using her charm and her intellect to persuade, be authoritative, and more importantly, to have confidence. I think if you exude confidence, then I think anyone, men and women, will follow and look up to you.
John Quiones is a 7-time National Emmy Award-winning news anchor.
I found out that in Sacramento, the press corps has shrunk, you know, and so it has in Austin and in Albany. I think it's a disservice to the public because they're not hearing what they need to hear about the people we choose to represent us and the laws that are being passed. How can we have a strong, vibrant democracy if we're not watching the lawmakers?
Over the last decade, Latino Spirit Awards have been handed out to various men and women with different backgrounds, including an Army General, an Associate Justice of the California Supreme Court, a world-renowned civil rights activist, a Kennedy Award-winning guitarist, and several famous actors and sports stars. This year's recipients are equally diverse and equally accomplished, and it is an honor to recognize such a talented group of individuals in accordance with ACR 104.
I've always lived by one motto, and it's with hard work, anything's possible, you know. If you really want something bad enough and you're willing to put the work in, it's definitely possible.
Velasquez is also a 2-time All-American in wrestling, a 2-time Pac-10 champion, a junior college national champion,